representing the Lions, Dan McCullough, in his 31st season. Lakeview will be kicking off. At center, a senior number 64, Justin Smith. At left guard, the junior number 53, Ryan Hornstein. At right guard, the junior number 59, Luke Waterman. At tackle, a senior number 51, Kevin Wheeler. At right tackle, a senior number 61, Nathan Giroux. At tight end, a senior number 82, Kyle Smith. At the split end, a freshman, number 30, Doug Williams. Quarterback in the line, a senior number 2, Tyler Reynolds. At halfback, a junior number 21, Cody Wheeler. At the other halfback, a senior number 41, Tyler Niederreiter. And fullback for the Lions, number 32, Ben McMillan. Head coach for the Lions, Mr. Dan McCullough, in his 31st season. And Lewis's kick comes from Niederreiter at the 17. Niederreiter to the open. Eventually ran out of bounds at the 30-yard line, so it'll be first down at the 30. Cody Wheeler, the ball carrier, got to the 30-yard line. First down to get down to about the 21-yard line, which should be a first down. And it is. First down, Linesville, the first here in quarter number 1. This goes to Wheeler. Wheeler to the outside. And Wheeler dropped down around the 12-yard line or so. John Hose making that stop for the Sailors. Pick up a Wheeler of 9 yards on the play. And Reynolds dives ahead to about the 10-yard line. Danny Van Dyke in on the stop. And we'll see. And it brings up third down in less than a yard. We'll call it 3rd and 1. McMillan straight ahead inside the 10-yard line. And we'll see where they set the ball down. And it is a first down. So they move the kick. First. And the keeper, Rose, touchdown. Quarterback on the line, takes into the line, and roll on keeper, breaks to the corner and picks up the first 16 points. Pass to Wheeler. The Wheeler for the 2-point conversion, so 8:40 remaining in quarter number 1. The Lions on top by 8. Brought down up to 31-yard line. So first and 10 up to 31. In the backfield, number 32, Tyler Key, along with Danny Van Dyke. Van Dyke, ball on keeper to the outside, and blocked by 21, Cody Wheeler. Tommy Lewis breaks to the outside on the keeper. But Wheeler brings him down after a pickup of 2. Brings up. In the round, number 4, and Stewart in the backfield. Third down and 10. Back to pass. Over the middle, quick, and incomplete. Pass is intended for John Hogue. Cody Wheeler in there on coverage to the line, so it'll be 4th down and 10. 6'2" sophomore. Scoop punt comes to Wheeler. Wheeler at the 34-yard.
Good job, Johnny!
Brought down by number 7, David McJunkin. Wheeler returns the ball to the Linesville 41-yard line. And it goes to Niederreiter. Niederreiter dives forward for a 5-yard pickup. Lewis in on their stop for the Sailors, a pickup of, we'll call it 4 yards on the play. McMillan straight up the middle. And McMillan to about the 49.5-yard line. Just shy of midfield. Brings up 3rd down and about 2. Goes to the outside and Wheeler. Wheeler down the sideline. They're marking about the 25-yard line. 1st down Linesville, number 3. Wheeler looking for running room, nowhere to go, and stops at the line of scrimmage. Van Dyke also in there on that stop, number 21, John Hogue. From Tyler Reynolds to Tyler Niederreiter. The ball carrier he was, and just came up short as Danny Van Dyke stopped him. Timeout on the field. The Lions 14 in the Sailors offense.
Short.
And Cherokee's kick. A scribbler on the ground. Picked up by Van. And that goes to the left side. And brought down to about the 33-yard line. Danny Van Dyke, the ball carrier. Single set. RBI formation behind Lewis. Van Dyke off the right side. And a wall of Linesville Lions there. Ryan Hornstein being one of them, along with 51, Nathan Giroux. No gain on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 2. Van Dyke the ball here. Off the right side, Van Dyke. Given back. Gets across to about the 37-yard line. With Waterman in there on the stop. Gain of 3 on the play. We'll call it. Which is Wheeler for the Lions. Lewis is the ball carrier. A gain of 1 on the play will bring up 4th down and about 6. Hunting once again for the Sailors, number 31, Trevin Stoops. Cody Wheeler back to the Lions. High kick. Wheeler at the 27. Wheeler to the 38-yard line. Van Dyke once again in there on the stop. Again for the line. Niederreiter dives across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Gain of 2 on the play on the second effort. Here in there on the stop for Reynolds overthrows. Pass is intended for Wheeler. Going down deep. And we got jumping both ways. We'll see what happens here. Ball moved back to the 35-yard line. Lots of time. Wells, that's a fly. And overthrows Tyler Niederreiter, who had stopped and started to come back to the ball. To the punting from the 22-yard line. And barely got it away. And starts rolled down to the 25, the 20, the 18. So the Sailors will start from their own 18-yard line. So the Sailors go on the offense. Tommy Lewis doing the quarterbacking for the Sailors. There's a fumble on the... No gain on the... It's to Van Dyke. Van Dyke picks up 2 or 3 yards on the play. Hornstein in there on that stop for the orange and black. Gain of 3 on the play. Will bring up 3rd down and 7. Ball just... And that is the end of quarter number 1. So the end of 12 minutes of action. The Lions 14 and the Sailors nothing. During the quarter, we do have a new number change. It's number 34, Danny Van Slyke, is now wearing 34, as number 2 is partially ripped off. So in the backfield now is number 34, Danny Van Slyke. That's the pass. Complete. And Wheeler throws him for a loss on the play. So the completion of the pass that only to the line of scrimmage will bring up 4th down and about 7. Fourth down. And now there's no punter on the field. So we have a timeout for Lakeview as 4th down and 7. And that's the Bobby Tyler Reynolds. High kick. Fair catch.
Get it!
And he falls on, that's the 49-yard line. So the Lions in Lakeview territory at the 49-yard line. Wheeler dives forward for maybe a yard or two, trips up and come out of the backfield. Going to set the ball down at the 47.5-yard line. Reynolds on the keeper. Takes the ball to the 45-yard line. Reynolds.
Good job!
On the keeper. Picks up less than a yard on the keeper. At about the 44-yard line, Steer was there coming for the Lions. Miller picks the ball out of bounds.
Stop on low!
And we'll see where they line him up.
No. Try the 25, maybe.
They're going to set it down at the 25-yard line. So, out of the I formation, Steer and Van Dyke. Van Dyke's ball carrier, legs taken out from under him. Gain of maybe a yard or two on the play. Then McMillan, one of the Lions there on the side. And pitch to Van Dyke. Van Dyke trying to stay out. Van Dyke gets the block. Van Dyke on the sideline. And run out of bounds. By number 24, Fred Miller. Van Dyke, there's the middle, good, up. And number 53, Ryan Hornstein. Hornstein met Van Dyke at the same time he received the ball and drove him into the backfield. That's the pass. Pass is thrown. Incomplete as Carl Smith put a big rush on Tommy Lewis. So the big tight end for the Lions. Some point. That's the pass. And it's at the screen. And through the hand of number 32, Tyler Spears, who was setting up Reynolds. He bumped it to Wheeler. And Wheeler gets the ball deep down there. Little room to... Ben McMillan, the power fullback, straight up the middle across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Gain of... Ben McMillan gets out across the 20 to the 22-yard line. Van Dyke in on the spot. And we have the first penalty of the ballgame against the Sailors, an offside encroachment. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty and the first down. So first down for the Lions as they move the sticks out to the jumped on top of a loose football as the first mishandle we had here tonight. So a loss on the play. Second and 14 for the Lions. Wells got the pass. Wells lays it up. And overthrown by a yard. The Tyler Niederreiter at midfield. Timeout and delay of game. Going to be charged against the Lions. So another 5-yard push. Third and long for the Lions. And a pitch. And Wheeler and the penalty flag comes in late. So we'll see what the penalty flag is as Wheeler, the ball was pitched to Wheeler. Van Dyke in there on the tackle.
Yeah.
So back on about the 5-yard line. A lot of pressure, high kick. And through the hands and down. And they're still fighting for it. We'll see who's on the bottom. It is Linesville. Kyle Smith. Number 82, the big tight end for the Lions. Once that ball was fumbled, Lions were all over it, and Kyle Smith held on. So the Lions now get a first. Niederreiter spins after getting hit 2 or 3 times and picks up 1 yard on the play. Back to pass. Wells what's the McMillan. To the 27-yard line. The big locomotive hauls in the pass as Wells throwing it up and told it none to run under it. And the big fullback pulled it down and rambled to the 27-yard line. Here goes Wheeler to the outside. Cody Wheeler trying to turn the corner. Right out of bounds at the 10-yard line. So first down is Cody Wheeler. Breaks to the corner before driven out by number 31, Trevin Stoops. First down, number 6 for the Lions. So the first and goal at the 10-yard line. Give goes to Wheeler to the outside. And Wheeler thrown for a loss. Stoops in here, number 21, John Hogue. Made great penetration. Wells to the inside, Wells for a touchdown. Tyler Wells breaks through 2 or 3 line tackles at the 10 and at the 5. And went all 15 yards for the touchdown. But Tyler Reynolds, the senior quarterback for the Lions, tacks on 6. 2:54 remaining. Kick is up. And it is good. So Cody Wheeler kicks it through. 2:54. Timeout on the field. And the Lions with the line. Zero over the Lakeview Sailors here in the first half. For the Sailors.
Got to stop him here.
And Harris is kicked. It is Squibbler down the middle. Scooped up by the Sailor quarterback, brought back to the 46-yard line. So the Sailors are formation behind Lewis. Here goes to Van Dyke. Van Dyke and McMillan and Hornstein. Driving to the ground after a pickup of 5 on the play. Van Dyke off the right side. Tackled from behind by 51. Benton Wheeler got the legs of Van Dyke first. And then he got a lot of help from the Lions. Gain of 4 on the play brings up 3rd and 1. Van Dyke, straight ahead, a wall. And he got right to the 45-yard line. He had to get to almost the 44 for the first down, so we'll see where they set it down. It will be close. And we have timeout formation. 1:19 remaining here. And it is a first down. First down number 2 for the Sailors. As they set the ball. That's the pass. Throws over the middle. Kick. Right on the reception. We'll see whether there was a push off or what there was there.
It was a tip. I thought it tipped ball, not a tip. Oh, we can't go this long. Let's go.
Came up on Trilling and a hit. 3rd and 5 out of the I formation. Back to pass. Over the middle. Incomplete. Almost picked off by Fred Miller. But 3 yards of Miller brings up 4th down. Out of the I formation. Back to pass. Pass going on the out. Picked off by Niederreiter. Niederreiter looking for some running room. Niederreiter still behind. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. So Tyler Niederreiter kicks off that aerial. First down for the Lions. That's the 44. And Reynolds driven down by number 54. Is complete from Tyler Willow to Cody Wheeler. And the Lions setback takes the ball down to the 34 to their market.
Go defense!
Willow lets it fly. And now down. Picked off by number 31.
Go, Taylor!
Which is Trevin Scoot. Van Dyke off the left side. Van Dyke hit hard by Ryan Hornstein once again. As Hornstein comes across and takes down Van Dyke after a pickup of 6 on the play, brings up second down and 4 with 5 seconds remaining, and we have timeout on the field. Back to pass. And he airs it out. Lions. And that ends the first half as both teams come off the field. Lions on top by 21. The Lakeview Sailors will be receiving here to start off the second half, and defending the North Pole. Be doing the kicking off for the Lions. Van Dyke deep along with Lewis, along with Skillen. And Skibber on the ground once again, picked up, fumbled, picked up, and falls. So, I believe the here is the ball carrier. Ben Wheeler in on that stop. Really no gain on the play. We'll call it second down and 9. Pitch to Van Dyke. Van Dyke tips over his own player as he ran up the backside of number 55, Dave Ferguson, his blocker. Hornstein in there on the coverage as well. Third and 10. Once again, Kyle Smith, the big tight end, being poured in for pressure on Tommy Lewis and made him unload a 5-yard pass on the 22-yard line. Reynolds and Wheeler deep. Comes to Wheeler. Wheeler cuts back across the field. Now cuts back, so a lot of blockers. And Wheeler breaks to the outside. And right on the bounds by number 32. Tyler Shear runs him out of bounds at the 43-yard line. So once Cody Wheeler cut back across it, Justin Smith center over the ball. Here goes to Niederreiter breaks to the outside, brought down. Here once again brings down Niederreiter, not before he picks up a first down, picks up about 11 on the carry. First down number 8 for the Lions. mishandled snap. And the pigskin laid empty, and the Sailors come up with it. Turnover number 2 against the Lions. And it's 10 from the 36. And he gives it to Van Dyke. Van Dyke goes about 5, 6 yards.
Let's go now.
Up off the bound is Niederreiter along with Hornstein. Van Dyke, right side. And Van Dyke driven backwards. Third down and 4. Ball at the 42-yard line. Out of keeper. Quarterback lets it fly.
Knock it down, knock it down.
And Will, as Will was nailed after he was on the ground, they bring up a penalty flag. As Cody Miller picked off the aerial pass. So we have a personal foul that we throws against the Sailors. Give goes to Wheeler. Wheeler. And Wheeler still loose. And brought down by 55. Ferguson, after Wheeler broke a couple tackles. Give goes to McMillan. McMillan. The big locomotive takes it to the 38. So the power fullback, and I think Kyle Smith was running lead for him as he pulled through the right side and got down to them marking at the 40. Right. First and 10 for the Orange and Black. McMillan. McMillan. And again, McMillan rolls for about 7 or 8 yards on the play. Here, in on that stop. We're trying to turn the corner. Driven out of bounds by number 3, Sonny Lewis. And Niederreiter comes through the line, and number 7, David McJunkin, gets Wheeler after a gain of only a yard on the ball. Reynolds gets to the 25-yard line. Reynolds lets it fly deep. And almost tipped off as Reynolds threw it. And passes intended. Cuts back. And Reynolds on a broken play had nobody to hand it off to. Cut back up, and now he's going to come up about less than a yard short. And it's going to be first down Lakeview. And the pitch to Van Dyke. Van Dyke dives, gets out close to the 25-yard line. To a gain of 4 on the play. Van Dyke corralled by Hornstein. And Hornside muscles him down after a pickup of a couple. And Gilling carries the ball, I believe. Let's see where they spot the football at. Giroux in on that stop, and it's going to be very close. Official timeout for a measurement. And it looks good. And it is short by less than a foot. So full house backfield. And now we got timeout. So we got 2:53 remaining in quarter number 3. The Stingers exercise their first timeout here in the second half. Lions on top by 21.
Even up the line.
Now foot, full house backfield. Behind Lewis. And somebody moved on the line. And the laundry goes flying. This may no longer be inches, as it is a false start. Starts against the Stingers. So now we'll bring up 4th down and 5. And Wheeler will be deep. Good high kick. Wheeler. Oh! 67. Made a heck of a tackle. Kyle Armour. As Wheeler made one of his patented jumps. And Armour met him in midair. McMillan to the 45-yard line. The third quarter. McMillan right to the 45-yard line. 32. Wheeler's got the running room, goes to the outside, and Tyler Wheeler, Cody Wheeler, to the corner. And he went him out to 1 with the penalty flag thrown back at the 25 late. We'll have to see what that's all about. Cody Wheeler rambles to the 1, and we'll see what the penalty flag's about. Personal foul against the Sailors. So half the distance from the, I believe they were going to start on the 1. We'll wait and see where they set the football down. It'll be half the distance on the foul as Cody Wheeler scrambled. So first down number 10 for the Lions. McMillan dives straight ahead, and they say he's getting it in. So bring up second down and goal at the 1-yard line. And driven into the end zone was Tyler Reynolds for his third touchdown of the day. So Tyler Reynolds punches it in with 43 ticks on the clock here in the third quarter. That is the first score of the third quarter by either. Kick is up. And it is good. Cody Wheeler finds the upright. So with 43 seconds remaining in the third quarter, Lions on top by 28. Ramirez going to kick that sliver again. And the roller comes up. Feet. Going to the ground. And a kick to Van Dyke. Van Dyke going to throw it. Goes up deep. Lewis on the pitch to Van Dyke. Van Dyke cuts inside. And we'll have to wait and see. Meter writer says the Lions have it, they do it. Tony Wheeler comes up off. Everybody gets up close. And there was a mass tackle over there. And Danny Van Dyke tossed up the pigskin. 4 turnovers now for the Sailors. Wheeler. And Wheeler gets to the 46-yard line. In on that tackle is Tommy Lewis along with 54. Upside 28. Niederreiter ball carrier. Niederreiter gets to the 45-yard line. Brings up 3rd down. And the Sailors on top of it. The handoff never happened to Cody Wheeler. And the ball went flying. And Van Dyke is on top. Back to pass. Throws! Almost picked off. Tyler Reynolds went through his hands, and then eventually it went through the hands of Van Dyke. Van Dyke. Met with 2 or 3 Lions there. McMillan is one of the Lions. Back to pass. Here's it out, wide open. And complete to number 23, I believe it is. 21. High formation behind Tommy Lewis. First man through. And the first man through inside the 10 to about the 6-yard line. Brian. Van Dyke the ball here inside the 6 to about the 4 or 5. They're marking out about the 4-yard line. So it'll bring up 3rd down. Van Dyke.
Touchdown.
And we do mark touchdown for Danny Van Dyke. A 4-yard pickup for the touchdown. Point after touchdown. Lewis is kicked off to the left. No good, so 8:47 remaining here in the 4th quarter. And the Lions win in the Sailors 6. Up men is Hornstein and McMillan. And onside kicking, nearly fielded by number 30 for the Lions, which is Doug Williams. Freshman, quickly on top of the football. So the Lions will take over at the 49-yard line. In goes to Wheeler. And Wheeler gets back to line of scrimmage before tripped off first by Danny Van Dyke. And then number 7, David McJunkin. And Wheeler almost went to loose. That 21 Hogue tripped him up, but not before the Lions pick up a first down at the 39-yard line. Reynolds and McMillan were fighting over who wanted the football. And fortunately for the Lions, Reynolds held on to the football, took it 75 cents in coffee, 50 cents. And right open. Kyle Smith inside the 20. I think it's at about the 18th as Kyle Smith pulls in an aerial. Second down 10 at the 18-yard line. And it's a new game. Back off the line, 5 yards. So second down. Well, throws him out. And a little short. As goes underthrown, and pass intended for Tyler Niederreiter, 2-15. Reynolds in big trouble and thrown for another loss on the play as we have about 3 sailors chasing Reynolds into the backfield. Reynolds throws to Niederreiter. Niederreiter looks to Rippon. Niederreiter. And Niederreiter gets down inside the 10. But I will have to wait and see whether he got enough. And it is a first down. So Niederreiter on the little flare screen pass picks up 20 yards and takes it down to the 6-yard line for its first and goal. Wheeler cuts back inside and Wheeler goes to 6 yards for a touchdown. So Tyler Wheeler set that up, Tyler. Cody Wheeler. And that's the first touchdown for Cody Wheeler tonight. Tyler Wheeler in with 1, and Tyler Reynolds in with 3.
Who threw the ball to that girl in there? 21 on the jersey.
And a big 15 yards being worked off. Out to the...
What was that? Celebrating? I guess celebrating.
Out to the 20-yard line. And finally, the Lions are going to call a timeout. There's 4:06 as a lot of... Pass, 3 yards of Cody Wheeler right at the goal line. So 34-6 remains on the clock. 4:06 remaining, and it's still 34-6. And it's cleared by Matt Stewart. Oh, good hit. As the Lions. Once again, another scoop once more. First and 10 for the Colts. And on a keeper. On the end around, killing. Oh! And Hornstein once again grabs him from behind and sits down on the ground after no gain as Killing. Van Dyke, straight ahead. Picks up a yard or two, across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Back to pass. There's it out. Complete. And catch by back to pass. And picked off. And that's the racer, so it's more. A junior quarterback for the Lions playing his first season of football. Goes 67 yards for the touchdown. Cody Wheeler will attempt the point after touchdown. We're waiting for the yard marker down at the 3. Tyler Reynolds will be the holder. Is up, and he's good. So 123 remains. And the Lions 41-6 differential. Matt Garrett once more going to kick the slipper. And off. So the Lions retain possession of the football as Tyler Reynolds, as the swift kick, he swept it off the leg of a sailor and became a free football. And Reynolds puts the knee down, and that could be the final play. It was 30 seconds, cross lane. And the Lions, both teams, will play the ball game 3-0, and the Lions prevail here tonight. We wish good luck to Lakeview Steelers and Danny Van Dyke in his record-setting run this year. Wish them the best as both teams Took it down, and Lions move on. Taylor dropped the 3-1. Lions go 4-0, and a 1-0 rebound.